Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is PacificTomb, and today I got some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay for you. The gameplay really is not important, but just so you guys know, I'm using sleight of hand stopping power in Ninja with a FAMAS red dot on terminal. My cushy setup is 579, 5 for the Predator, 7 for the Harrier, and 9 for the Pavlo. Let me know if you like the color correction. But what I really want to be talking about today is being a black commentator. I see comments on really big people's channels, like the Mark of J and Only Use Me Blade, and for the longest time, people always thought that Only Use Me Blade was a black guy, and I don't understand why. And people are like, oh, well, you sound black. It's like, how do you match a color, a skin color, to a voice? You don't know what that person's face sounds like. You just have a voice to go on, and unless they do a video log, you won't know. And then as soon as these people post a video log, people get all disappointed, like, oh, I thought you were black, darn it. Well, not to be mean or anything, or not to be mean, but you can't match a skin color or a nationality to a voice unless you have an extremely heavy accent. I've gotten comments on my channel before, and people are like, "Oh, Tomb, I didn't know you were black." And I asked them why. It's like because you speak very well. And see, that's a bad stereotype that black folks don't speak well. I know black folks that are extremely eloquent, and they speak better than the president. They speak better than the Secretary of State. They speak better than anybody on a teleprompter. And that's just something that how you were raised. I was raised to speak well and to present myself well. That's just how I was. That's just how it is. And that carried over from my childhood on into being a teenager and almost a grown man. But I don't think that just because you sound a certain way that you should be categorized as that way or being labeled that way. You shouldn't label anybody if you don't know anything about that person. And one thing that I've noticed is people like subscribe to the Mark of J like just because of the way he talks. Like, man, I love the way you talk. And it's like, well, how's the way he talks? It's like, 'cause he says bruh or something like that. It's not about the way you talk. It's about the type of content in your personality. You can be freaking Barney purple and green, and you can have the best personality, and people will still listen to you because of your personality. Now, some people take it so far to oh, I only listen to black commentators, and I'm only subscribed to Tomb, Daystorm, and the Mark of J. I don't think that anything should be limited to a color. This entire YouTube thing with the anonymity of the internet, you don't know anything about people unless they show their face. And I commend the people that show their face because, they're not scared to get trolled. 'Cause some of the people on YouTube are absolute douchebags. Like, I've gotten comments. I get on Xbox Live and I've gotten comments, "Oh, shut up, you faggot nigger, you're stupid." And, that's your classic redneck. I mean, dude, it's like, what voice do you think of when I do a voice like that? You stupid coon. I'm gonna hang you from a tree, and I'm gonna make you pick cotton and watermelon in your fried chicken eating some gun. Who do you think talks like that? Some white dude from friggin' Georgia or Mississippi or Tennessee. Or who do you think talks like this? Hey yo, what's good? Hey yo, what's good, son? Yo, we chilling in that Brooklyn, son. You don't know how we do, son. I don't think that a voice or anybody should be a voice or anybody should be defined by the way they talk, the way they look, or any of that. This is something that people do for fun and enjoyment, and I think when it's brought down to the fact that, oh, I think that you look like this, or I think that you look like that. That's not what you signed up for. You didn't sign up for what I look like. You signed up for the content that I produce and my voice. And unless you're showing your face, there's not really a point in it. So you know, just keep in mind, guys, you know, don't get hung up over somebody's voice because they sound a certain way. You know, you're supposed to like somebody for who they are. And as being a black commentator, I really don't feel like there is some like racial struggle to make videos. I mean, there are certain aspects of YouTube that do that make me feel excuse my grammar, that make me feel underrated. It's not because I'm black and I feel like, oh, the brother's being oppressed and he's got a hard time doing this. You know, it's not that. It's just there are certain steps that I have to take with my channel that I've tried to take and I just haven't been successful with them. And, you know, throwing your face out there doesn't really do that, but it kind of personalizes, and it gives, like I said earlier, it matches a voice to a face. It kind of personalizes the entire experience for your subscribers, or for wherever, you know, if you're doing radio or a podcast, it kind of adds that personal effect to the to what you do. So that's it, guys. That was just my opinion on it. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. I reply to all comments. This is going to be up on GVA and my channel. I specifically asked for this. This is a one-time thing. I wanted to see what both the people on my channel thought and what the people on GVA thought. So thank you, guys. Goodbye.